Welcome back, Vale Companions. Today, I have Awakened Elder from Cornell and Diehl. Now, it wasn't so long ago that I was doing all of these amazing blends in the Old One series from Cornell and Diehl. And there was a question asked of From Beyond or Awakened Elder. Which one do I prefer? And I'll tell you, for the longest time before I got to try all 7 tobaccos that are in the Old One series, I would have said Awakened Elder. But then the more I tried them, the Visions of Celophaeus, or Dreams of Kadath, Visions of Celophaeus, I was right. Mad Fiddler, From Beyond, Innsmouth, Miskatonic Mixture. The more I smoke these different ones, I gotta say, well, I'll tell you exactly what my answer is to that at the end of the video. But if you haven't tried From Beyond, yeah, it's a good blend. Now, today I'm going to be smoking in this wonderful Stanwell pipe, which I have the Church Warden. I think this is like a semi-Church Warden stem. I don't know if this is considered a full Church Warden, but either way, it's definitely quite a joy to smoke out of. After centuries of undisturbed slumber, something has awakened. In their return, a great plume of exotic smoke rises from the deep, redolent with notes of Latakia, Katsuri, Virginia's, Burley, Perique, and Black Cavendish. That's a whole lot. And this is yet another wonderful English blend from Cornell and Diehl. And it's definitely a nice, smoky, complex blend, which, so it's interesting enough. So traditional English blends were known for being, they just were not just complex, but they were prominent in emphasizing the tobacco leaf itself. You know, you had to be a good tobacco blender to create a good tobacco. It wasn't just, hey, let's use sweet toppings and casings to enhance the blend. It really was focused on the craftsmanship of the tobacco blends themselves. And with this, so, and I know I've said this before, but the note, and some will compare it to like Scotch notes. For me, I'm getting like a tangy, almost barbecue kind of nature to it. Katsuri, which I'm definitely a huge fan of. It has this nice, citrusy note to it, which you can definitely get in the smoke itself. Not really getting that in the tin note per se, but between that and the Burley, the Virginia will definitely lend some sweetness. Nice pepperiness from the Perique. There's definitely a lot in this one. Now I also saw a listing on a couple of different websites I went to that this has some cigar leaf in it, and I'm not sure if that is like like some Connecticut broadleaf or what else might have been used in here. Probably it's just like a filler. I'm not sure. Something that would generally pair well with Virginias most likely, but I'm not sure because it's funny they don't list it on the tin itself. That's just what I saw on a few different webpage listings for this blend. But again, the artwork, pretty cool. The From Beyond is still my favorite for art, but overall fits very nicely with their Old One series. And again, there's 7 different tobaccos in that series, which is pretty wild. Go ahead and get my bowl filled here. But overall, a lot to enjoy in that series. If you haven't tried any of them yet, the From Beyond was very enjoyable. And if you are a fan of Nightcap, which I'm pretty sure Jeremy Reeves is. He did a good job pulling from inspiration of Nightcap for that blend. If you like Nightcap, you will most likely enjoy a bowl of From Beyond. But on that note, let's see if we can awaken some old ones here. And I have smoked this and reviewed this before. But I wanted to give it another go. Because after having that question posed to me and smoking all of these other blends, I had to go back and think, which one do I prefer? Interesting. Right off the bat, I get a lot of earthy and sweet tones. I get some of the Perique. Not so much of the tanginess that I was getting in the tin aroma. It's very earthy. So it's fun. It's I've talked about it before, but my evolution of my palate as I smoke these Englishes, I definitely I also get a almost like a not mushroom. Well, have you ever had some of those mushroom substitute like chocolate drinks where they'll have like chaga and things like that, and it almost has that kind of element to it? You might also interpret it as like a unsweetened cocoa, which I know I did. Go ahead and pack this down a little bit here. This is one I still get some cocoa from. Some of the other Englishes that I smoke, like Early Morning Pipe and Nightcap, I tend to get a lot of citrus from. But the between the Perique and the Burley, there's definitely a good amount of earthy, sweet tones to this tobacco. And I know this has Katsuri in it, but if I look at this From Beyond tin, I was going to say, did this have any? This has Latakia, but this doesn't have Katsuri, huh? No. Okay. Yeah, so between these two, there's definitely a lot of different Latakia blends. Izmir, Bosma, and then a couple different Virginias and Perique. Compared to the Awaken, which is Katsuri, Virginias, Burley, Perique, and Black Cavendish, and Latakia. Yeah, I know overall as flavor, I feel like the From Beyond has a little bit more going on with it. I remember the first time I smoked this Awaken Elder blend. About halfway through the bowl, I had to take a break because the nicotine in the Perique was, it was getting to me. And Perique and Burley tend to have higher nicotine content compared to Virginia and some other tobaccos. Overall, it's still a good smoke. But truth be told, I would pick the From Beyond. There you have it. That's my opinion. The From Beyond. As a big fan of Nightcap, I mean, I'm a little biased, so. But Awakened Elder, if I had to rank all these, hold on. So, there you go. Okay. This is not a pipe to one hand there. So, Innsmouth, Visions of Celiphas, Visions of Celiphas, and Dreams of Kadath. And so From Beyond, I'm just gonna go ahead and put these in order. And actually I just gotta smell. Oh, I absolutely love that port, that grapiness that is in the Visions of Celiphas. What a awesome topping. So honestly, this is how it kind of leans. 1, 2, 3, close third place, tie-ish going on there. But yeah, if I had to list the other ones, maybe at some point I'll smoke this one with you guys, but this one is just the last place for me. Probably Mad Fiddler and then Innsmouth. I just didn't find that those three blends really had anything to draw me back in. They were just okay, just average smokes for me. I didn't get a whole lot of enjoyment or anything to really draw me back to those tins. That said, eventually I will smoke them again. And if you didn't get to see some of my reviews of these other tobaccos in the Old One series, check out those videos now. And if you've tried any of these blends, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Still a good smoke.